What happens to a traditionally white maize market when yellow maize suddenly becomes competitive? This week we unpack a policy shift that could quietly reshape Kenya's maize balance sheet and potentially its price dynamics. This African grain market overview is proudly made possible by Collateral Management International and Zamatic Irrigation Systems. Just a quick reminder, 81% of the people watching these updates aren't following us yet on Facebook or YouTube. Please double check if you are. It's completely free and it's the easiest way you can help us grow and keep this content going. Your support really does make a difference, and in a real way you are helping shaping the future of Africa's agricultural industry with us. So thank you for your support. Collateral Management International, or CMI, works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over a decade of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa.
Welcome to this week's podcast on the Kenya maize market, where we will focus on the impact deep-sea yellow maize imports could potentially have on the balance sheet and price movement. As always, take note, all numbers used in this podcast are our best estimates, given limited information at our disposal, and should be seen as such. Let's start by looking at the Kenya maize S&D picture and how yellow maize imports could change it. All maize produced in Kenya and neighboring Tanzania and Uganda are white maize. This graph illustrates our Kenya maize balance sheet history and includes the forecast for the 2025-26 marketing year, covering the period October 2025 to September 2026. Our 2025-26 production forecast, including the short and long-range crops, around 3.6 million tonnes versus consumption estimates in the region of 4.2 million tonnes. So, projected import need around 600,000 tonnes, the lowest in many years. Of our 4.2 million tonne annual consumption estimate, the market guess around 1 million tonnes is consumed in the feed industry. So, in theory, the entire annual shortfall could be met by yellow maize imports for the feed industry, which will to a large extent eliminate the need to import white maize from Tanzania and Uganda. Why are yellow maize imports suddenly an option? Import duties on yellow maize has been removed under the duties remission scheme. Previous import duty was 50%. For now, only non-GM yellow maize imports are allowed. Government has allowed GM yellow maize imports for the feed industry. However, court action against GM by civil society groups are preventing cultivation and import of GM commodities at this point. GM usually cheaper than local or imported non-GM. The market remains relatively confident GM yellow maize imports could be possible next year or two. The next graph illustrates the maize price in Nairobi for the last 6 years, currently trading at $380 a tonne. Import parity Yukon origin non-GM yellow maize at $350 a tonne in Nairobi, see the blue line. So, given the large potential usage of yellow maize in the feed industry, yellow maize imports could potentially play a significant part in price determination. That said, our sources indicate government until now have provided importers with import quotas which are usually well short of the import need. Despite of the discount at which Ukraine yellow maize can land in Nairobi, we only know of one 20,000 tonne vessel that was booked for delivery in February and another towards the middle of the year. So, unless government provides significant yellow maize import quotas in future, these imports will only impact local prices from a sentimental perspective and not improved supply. Remember, lower prices are not always in the government's best interest. Given the current position, Tanzania imports will still be needed, with the majority expected to be imported between May and September. current Tanzania import parity Nairobi around $400 a ton, and that should be the short-term price ceiling. See the red line. Next week, we will look at the regional maize balance sheet and the potential impact on crops of the recent tropical cyclone that affected the southeastern parts of the region. Remember, quality information improves decision making. Contact us for more detailed, tailored information.
Don't miss the Zematic offer. Special promotional pricing on Zematic's 9500P and 7500P pivots with complete pivot, pump house and pipeline system options available. Financing through Standard Bank makes it easier than ever to invest in quality that lasts for years. Speak to your nearest Lindsay dealer today or call 021 986 8900 for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Thank you, Jock. Insightful as usual. This episode was made possible by Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems. Remember to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel or contact us directly for more detailed market reports.